Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Aquarius, for August 2017. So it's for you, my lovely Aquarius, for August 2017. When it comes to the actual number, numerology, and when it comes to the actual month of August and the energy, you have number 5. Number 5 is a very powerful number, and it's directly connected to our feelings, to our emotions, but especially when it comes to our relationships, and especially when it comes to, for those of you that are maybe not in relationships, for those of you that maybe weren't ready, like to maybe start a new relationship or something like that, there is about a change about to happen. There's going to be a change. So for example, for those of you that haven't been ready to go into the new relationship, maybe this is going to be the month of August 2017. It is going to be the month when things are going to finally start turning around for you, and you will be able to move on maybe from a certain situation that you couldn't move on from, like maybe from a certain relationship, whatever it was caused to, for you to have a feelings like that, in order to feel like, you know, that you want to be by yourself. There's nothing wrong to be single. There's nothing wrong to be by yourself. There's so much that you can actually do when you are single. But I'm just saying, when it comes to the actual number 5, it's directly connected to our feelings and emotions, and we will want to look at them. We will want to evaluate them. We will want to like act on certain things that are maybe making us feel like a little bit unhappy. So that's why I'm saying you will be longing for that change. You will want that change. You will want to change things when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your partners, you see. So if you were single and you were happy to be by yourself, this is going to be the months when you will want to kind of start, you will start feeling, or you will start being ready to let someone else to come into your life, you see. And also when it comes to those of you that are maybe like in relationships and the things haven't been working out, and you were just waiting for the right moment to kind of action on certain things or start certain communication and things like that, this is also going to be the month that is going to give you power, strength and energy to maybe discuss any certain problems that you could have in your relationships, or to discuss any kind of situations or any kind of problems in your relationships that are making you feel unhappy, or that are making you feel negative, or that are not making you feel happy in general. So this is the type of feelings, this is the type of thing that you're going to have when it comes to your emotions. You will want to completely make things straight. You will want to, you know, work on things. You will want to make things, you know, to work for you, to work for your partner. If you're single, you will kind of go on from this level onto the next level, you see. But on another hand, number 5 also means that it will actually make you kind of make certain changes when it comes to your career, when it comes to your finances. This is also a sign that your career and your finances is about to go on the next stage, on the next level. If you're working, you see, then this is going to go on the next level, to level that you would want it to go for. Maybe if you were waiting for some kind of promotion, it's going to happen, some kind of promotion. But on another hand, if you are looking for a job, and if you're waiting for the right job to come, you see, or if you're looking for a job for a really long time, or if you're working, you're looking for a job, this also means that there is something going to come through. There is something going to become available for you, a certain job, certain career, and it's of course connected to completely to what you wanted to do. This is completely in your heart. This is something you really, really want to do. So it's just this energy of number 5 is going to make you kind of start doing changes in your life. So you need to start doing changes in your life in order for you to feel better. If you are waiting for the right moment, if you are waiting for the right time, in general, number 5 means now it's time. August is time when you have to start doing something about things in your life that are making you feel unhappy. You have to work on things in your life that are making you feel unhappy. Maybe if you're doing something wrong with your work, with your career, with your job, maybe the way you talk to people, maybe the way people talk to you, maybe there is some kind of lack of communication, maybe it's some kind of misunderstanding. All these things are going to come in equation and all these things are going to kind of be going around your head, and you will want to kind of work on them, you will want to kind of sort them out. And this is actually a really, really good energy, to be quite honest, because with number 5, number 5 also brings this sense of the achievement, this new energy which is going to bring the whole new sense of direction. When it comes to the actual health, and I'm saying this the second time, you see, basically it's that I can see that you will need to kind of make sure that you are eating and taking the right things for your heart. So you will need to focus on your heart, and you will need to make sure, like, when it comes to your heart, when it comes to your circulation, when it comes to your cholesterol levels and things like that, you will kind of want to pay attention to which food you take, but especially to pay attention to which food you take, in sense of like everything needs to be really good for the heart this month, for cholesterol levels, for and things like that, you know, for the circulations and things like that. So this is going to be just kind of area that you need to kind of pay attention to, and you normally do with a diet, with a certain supplements and things like that. Or maybe you just need to take certain food and, you know, out of your diet. Maybe you're taking something, eating too much of something that you shouldn't, and this is a really good sign also to kind of action and things like that, okay? And also when it comes to the health, on another hand, when it comes to you feeling like re-energized and things like that, this is going to be a good month as well for you, because there is this certain energy that is going to come back, and you will feel in general you've got like a more energy to do things, you have more energy, you know, to get on with your day, and in general energy wise it's going to be good. But just diet wise, I would like you to pay attention to your cholesterol levels and your circulation as well. Okay, the 5th of August 2017, the 5th of August is going to be a really good day for you. This is going to be the day when you're going to feel special. On the 5th of August, you're going to feel very powerful. On the 5th of August, you're not only going to feel very powerful and very special, basically, the bottom line is that you are actually, your energies are going to be very powerful on that particular day. Your energies will be very powerful on this particular day, and I can also see you being very daring, very daring. And now when you have such a powerful energies on this particular day, and also when you're gonna feel very daring in general, it is such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful combination, because it always takes you on the right journey, it always redirects you towards the right journey. These particular combined energies together, they do so much, so many wonderful things for us, especially in situations like this, and especially when it's connected to number 5, when it comes to the actual numerology. You see, now the things are about to start moving, the things are about to start changing, and the things are about to start happening for you, but especially those things that you weren't too certain what to do next, how to do next. Now on the 5th of August, it's almost as if you're gonna have such a nice, beautiful little information that is going to drift towards you, that is going to manifest to you, manifest in front of you, and that information is going to kind of make you very daring towards the certain problem and certain situation in your life that you would be scared to do, or you would be scared to kind of action on and things like that, or you would be even scared to think about it because you wouldn't think that you would have the actual right solution to the particular problem that's been bothering you. And it's a lot to do with your personal life in general, you know, this had a really big reflection in your life. Also, it is going to revolve in you, yeah, that's the right word, yeah. It is also going to kind of revolve that you are going to actually start thinking about a whole new adventure after this moment, after this point, and it's really, really good. This new feeling of you wanting to take on a whole new adventure, and it's also going to wake up a new feelings inside you, it's going to wake up the new emotions inside you, and it's the whole new inspiration and potential that you are going to realize, not only about you, but about your life in general. And this means to you quite a lot, because you guys have been through so much lately, and when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your working life, there have been a lot of confusion lately, and this is all caused by certain energies that have been around your sign for a while. These certain energies are coming to an end, and these particular energies are going to come to an end, and it's almost as in the new domain, dimension. This is the whole new dimension for you. On the 5th of August, this is the whole, you can imagine this is a new dimension, new door right in front of you. They're amazing, they're magical, they're powerful, they're just such a beautiful, red, passionate, amazing color, because they just mean so much to you and you're so passionate about these things. You don't know exactly what's behind those doors, but you just know, you feel and you sense that behind those doors, your life is going to change. Once you go through this door, your life is about to change. This is all you know, and you're just going by your intuition, your sense, and it's all going to make sense. It's going to be amazing, and it's just this sense of new inspiration and new achievement that you're actually going to, new inspiration, new potential that you're actually going to realize, not only about yourself, but about your life in general. My goodness, fantastic. I'm getting so excited because of all these amazing energies while I'm reading this, because I know for the fact that some of you have been going through so much confusion lately. Okay, so know that on the 5th of August, after that moment, things are going to start changing for you. The 22nd of August, also it's a really, really good day for you. Now, do you know why the 22nd of August is a really good day for you? Because, sorry, again, the problem that was driving you nuts, that was driving you crazy, it has a lot to do with your life. It's got to do with your personal life, it's got to do with your love life, it's got to do with your emotional life, it's to do with what you do and what you were doing, but you weren't too happy about it, and you were just kind of just getting on, you know, getting on with things and things like that. But there is that particular problem that you had for a while, was driving you nuts, was driving you crazy. On the 22nd of August, finally the certain problem is coming to an end. That particular problem is connected to you being indecisive, constantly being indecisive about something, constantly being indecisive about things. So this particular problem is connected to indecision, and you're just gonna realize, okay, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine, and you will go for the choice, you will go for the side of, or for the line, or for the side of, let's say, the resolution to the problem, where you're going to feel very confident and you're going to feel very secure and you're going to feel like this is the right thing to do, and it's going to seem like a practical and the right thing to do, or practical journey or path to take. However, the bottom line is that this is actually going to be the time when the certain problem is going to finally come to an end, but it's going to have such an amazing reflection and impact on you and your mental health in general. Okay, and also there is the certain journey that you will plan at around this time. You will either go on a certain journey, or you will either plan certain journey at this particular time. The third important day is the 31st of August, the last day of August. The 31st day of August now, this is the one I'm also getting completely excited about, you my sweet little Aquariuses, okay? Because on the 5th of August, I told you, you're about to walk through the completely different dimension for you, honestly. And the 31st of August is when you're actually going to be able to completely feel this, completely sense this. And the 31st of August is going to be completely connected to the 5th of August, when it comes to all this spiritual journey. Because on the 31st of August, you just basically, for those things that you thought that they were going really slow, that nothing was happening, that it was just, oh my God, your life is just so boring, your life is going towards the wrong direction, what should you do, where should you go, how should you react, how should you act? You see, on the 31st of August now, this is also one crazy, amazing day, because there's a big change, and it's not only a big change that is going to happen to you, but this change is going to be like very fast change, very quick change, and it's going to surprise you how quickly things can change, and the way things can actually change. It's going to surprise you the direction things can actually take and how things can actually develop. You will surprise yourself and the situation which actually surprise you, and the situation is going to be completely connected to you, your state of mind, because after that moment you're just going to have your own feeling personal victory. You will feel great, you will feel good, you will feel like you're on the right track. It will all start making sense. You will see exactly what I mean. That personal victory is one of the most important cards that you can actually get here, especially when it comes to this particular situation in life which you have. And also it's not only about the personal victory, but it's also going to be resolved in a mental clarity and in a fantastic state of mind, which things that you were completely blurred about, things that you were completely unhappy about, things that you were completely uncertain about, things that were driving you nuts, that were driving you crazy, now they're just going to kind of be all at ease, or they will put you at ease, and you're going to feel much nicer, you feel much better, you will have this mental clarity, and it's just all going to start making sense, and it's not going to be as bad as you thought that it's going to be, and it's not as bad or as negative that you thought that certain situations in your life could develop or could be. So it's going to be really, really good. You're just going to need to make a certain sacrifice on the 31st of August. This is going to be connected to you making certain changes, making certain sacrifices, and also above all, you wanted to kind of change your life upside down after this moment. You see, this is all going to be kind of connected. You wouldn't be brave maybe before, or you wouldn't actually think that it was the right thing to do before, something like this, because the things didn't develop the way they developed by the end of August or at the end of August. But now this is all going to make you passionate about certain things in life. I say passion, passion, passion. And when I say that you will want to turn your life upside down, this is in a good way. This is in a good way. You want to shake things up. You will want to turn your life upside down. You want to kind of do things you wanted to do for a really, really long time. So this is really good, actually. Okay. So now, basically, when it comes to the beginning of August, my gorgeous Aquarius, when it comes to the beginning of August, I can actually see that for those of you that were kind of uncertain about your own future, or for those of you that maybe started like businesses like at some point, and maybe you were just waiting for the business to go on the next level, or for those of you that were worrying about businesses, worrying about your work, worrying about your finances, for those of you that were worrying about the financial situation, like there is a very good sign that you're actually going to have at the beginning of August 2017. Very good sign, very good omen, and you're gonna realize that you actually have got more power than you thought. You've got more energy than you thought, and this is going to resolve in you actually having sense of security, having a new sense of your security, new level of security, which is going to again have really put you at ease, and again it's just going to help you to just kind of relax about the certain things that you were relaxing before. Also, when it comes to the financial situation, there is like some kind of either inheritance that you will get, or you will learn about, you will hear about at the beginning of August, or if it's not inheritance, then it's going to be a nice additional amount of money, or a nice amount of money that you will get, or you will hear about, that you're going to get actually at the beginning of August 2017. However, it's good. Okay, another situation that I want to warn you about at the beginning of August is also that there is going to be a situation that is just going to kind of arise, and you will be kind of tested. Okay, so I just want you to think that there is that particular situation that's going to happen. It's going to happen at around the first part of August. So you will be kind of either tested, or somebody's going to say to you, and it will test your patience, it will test you, it will test your reaction, it will test you reactions and the way you would react or reply to certain things. Just try to be as cool as you can, try not to argue with anyone, try to be really friendly through the first part of August. At least try to be, no, don't argue, try to avoid any conflict or anything like that, because it's something is going to happen, that the situation is going to arise to the point that you will have a feeling that you will very easily jump to conclusion. So do not jump to any conclusions at the beginning of August. Please do not jump to any conclusions or anything like that. Anything weird, anything negative, anything bizarre, anything strange, anything out of the blue, anything weird that could happen at the beginning of August, and that could actually require your reflection, or that could actually require your some kind of action. I just don't want you to start anything at the beginning of August, let's say, like because it is just, you need to be careful not to jump into conclusion. It's going to be absolutely fine, but it's just going to be like a little tricky situation, and it's just like kind of also I would like to say that if there is something that you want to sign, something that you want to start like at the beginning of August, like right the first week of August, if you can change it, that signature, if you can, or some kind of negotiations, if you can change them, that's great. Change them to at least the second part of August or the third part of August. But the first part of August is not going to be good for any negotiations or any kind of signature. If anything that you can start, anything that could like require your signature or something like that, like negotiations, blah, 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 don't do it at the beginning of August. If you can't change like a signature, for example, if you are starting new job, new work, and it requires your signature, and it's meant to be on Monday, sorry, it's meant to be on the first part of August. If you can't change it, then that's fine. Just go for it. But if the new situation arrives, new situation arrives that requires you to sign something or to negotiate something on the first part of August, then I would like you to start to do that on second part of August or a third part of August, because the first part of August is not going to be the best, or it's not going to be perfect for you to do it. Okay? And also, what else I was going to say, that when it comes to the, you see, when I get really really excited for you as well, because it's the strength that you're gonna get, that strength that I was talking about before, and it's just going to be like the whole new sense of security that you are actually going to be overwhelmed with. The second part of August, I get very excited when it comes to you guys, okay? The second part, guys and girls, okay? The second part of August, I get very, very excited, because this is the time when you will feel like you want to have, this is the turning point. This is the turning point that will require you to go kind of back in your past and take something that you left in your past, something, the part of you that you left in your past that you like doing, you like being that person, but you were not able to be that person because you left that particular thing, that part of you left in the past. It's part of your past, but it shouldn't be part of your past. It should be now. That particular thing, that particular emotion, that particular feeling that you left in your past, you will kind of, the turning point is going to happen in such a way that you will kind of go back in your mind to the past, to your past, and you will actually start doing this, start taking this particular thing in consideration again. And it's just something that makes you really happy, and it's something that makes you really ecstatic. It's something that makes you feel really happy about your life, but you weren't doing because you were prevented to do. You weren't going towards that direction because you weren't going towards that direction because you were prevented by other people. You were prevented by someone else. So now it is just this is good. This turning point is going to have such an amazing reflection on you that is just going to make you also reevaluate certain things from your past that were making you happy, that you're not doing now, that could make you feel so much happy now. It's very, very important. Do you know what? It's like us going back into our childhood and riding bicycle, whatever we're doing, like rollerblades or whatever we were doing in our childhood that we wouldn't do now, but we were so happy then. Do you know what I mean? If you actually go back in your past, and if you did like rollerblading and things like that, you would like it now. But this is the frame of mind that we get to. This is the frame of mind that we have, you see, and this is the happiness, this emotion that I'm talking about. This is connected to our past, okay? And also, what else I was going to say is that there is the certain person is also going to need your help. The certain female family member is going to need your help. A nice family member, smart family member. This may not be like a family member. It could also be like some friend or somebody who's been in our life for a really, really long time. And then they also show sometimes as a family in our cards. I keep on saying this because it's important to say. But it could be either family member, somebody who loves you dearly, and somebody who you love so much. You love each other, you respect each other like there is no tomorrow, and that particular person is going to need your help. That particular person is going to be in a little bit of trouble when it comes to their emotions, because something was affected, something affected them in such a way that it's just confused their life direction, or it's just messed them up more than you can actually see on them, on their face. You know, sometimes people suffer inside so much, but you can't really see inside, you see. And this is the type of situation it's here. This particular person you will help just by being you. Aquarius, you are so deep. Aquarius, you're so intuitive. Aquarius, you're like free spirits. You're absolutely amazing, amazing people. You're like extremely intuitive by nature. You're extremely psychic by nature. You can feel and sense things, you know. As soon as you walk into the room, you can sense things. You are an empath. You are like born an empath. You are such an amazing people when it comes to your intuition and when it comes to you choosing things according to your intuition. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this because now in order to help to this person who means to you a lot, and you mean to that person a lot as well, you will help that person through you simply being you, through you being saying things that only you can say, and through you using your own beauty and your own intuition. It is all going to be connected to you and your own intuition, and this is going to be really, really great because this person really, really needs you. Okay, now when it comes to those of you that are actually when it comes to those of you that are actually in in relationships, I mentioned already, but when it comes to those of you that are single, now, when it comes to those of you that are single, you see the end of August 2017, it's going to be very, very interesting, because there is going to be the certain situation again that is going to arise in your life. And what I mentioned before, you see, if you weren't ready to have a relationship before, now you will be ready to have a relationship. If you were single, now there is something going to happen and you will be ready to mingle. If you are like, so there are going to be those big changes that I already said that are connected to number 5 already, which is having a really big reflection on your whole month in general. But for those of you that are single, you see, it's going to have the bottom line is going to be that there is some kind of a powerless situation going to happen at the end of August 2017, a certain realization that you will also have about your emotional life, about your spiritual journey when it comes to your love and when it comes to your partners. Perhaps you were just absolutely happy by yourself, absolutely happy being single. Nothing wrong with being single, it's just so great sometimes it's fantastic for everybody to be single at some point in their life. You see, it all depends on our own personal spiritual journey. It all depends, you see. And now I'm saying that the first is going to arise a certain powerless situation that is just going to make you feel like, oh wow, and it's going to make you think about certain things in your love life that you wouldn't normally think about. And also it's the certain person that is just going to really give you the whole new sense of energy, the whole new fresh energy that is going to rub off on you in such a good way that is going to motivate you. Because there is, the bottom line is that at the end of August 2017, there is a certain situation that is going to arise through this situation, being you being powerless first. There's a romance, there is somebody very, very, very cool going to start manifesting in your life. I'm not saying that you're going to start making love to this person at the end of August, like straight away, like, hey, no, I'm just saying, sorry, I'm just saying that there is a romance going to happen and there is someone very serious going to start manifesting in your life, or it manifested already, but that person will come back, I suppose, at around the end of August 2017. This is somebody very deep, this is somebody very spiritual, this is somebody very interesting, and this is somebody who's ready to give some love. This is somebody who's ready to have a proper relationship with you, and you will feel that you want to have a proper relationship with that person. I'm not saying that you're going to start having relationships straight away. I'm not saying that you're going to jump into the bed straight away. way. Actually, you may do. Sometimes, you know, sometimes things happen like that. Maybe you will have a one-night stand. You know, people do have a one-night stand sometimes, and you know, it's not. Sometimes it turns out to be a bit more than just fun. You know, it all depends. Sometimes, you know, it turns out to be more serious, and sometimes, you know, it depends to be the other way around. It all depends. But this particular person, this particular situation is involving someone who's very special, someone who's very interesting, somebody who's very career-minded, somebody who's very serious but very sexy and very mysterious on another hand, and somebody who's ready to give their love, and you will like this, okay? And somebody who's also going to be kind of connected to some kind of work, some kind of like business, or some kind of like somebody who is very business orientated. So there's something very unusual when it comes to the actual business. There's something very unusual when it comes to the actual thing that they do in their life. Something very quirky or something very interesting, you see. And also basically, what else I was going to say, there is another choice. So most of you are going to actually also end up to have a couple of choices when it comes to the actual love life, especially at the end of August 2017, you see. And one of them is going to be right, and the other one is not going to be right. But you will know exactly which choice is going to be right and which choice is going to be wrong for you. You will know exactly which one, and you will see what I mean, because you will contemplate for like 2 seconds, you know, and then after 2 seconds you will know exactly who is the right person for you of these two choices. And also somebody is going to require something as well when it comes to like something else. This is not like not an emotional level, but somebody is going to need your advice regarding building something, or like somebody's going to need your advice like when it comes to the certain business, or when it comes to the business or something like that. There's also going to be certain advice that is going to be needed from you, and that you're going to feel really, really good or ecstatic to actually give. And you know why I like the end of August 2017? I like it because in general, you will actually have a very good news when it comes to your finances in general. Again, you see, I told you the beginning of August, but then again, by the time you get to the end of August, you know, your financial situation is just going to start making sense. I'm not saying that you're going to be like completely rich or something like that by the end of August, but it is all going to start making sense, because you're either going to get hold of the certain money, and your financial situation is literally going to get better at that point, or it is just all going to start making sense here at the end of August 2017. But there is also feeling you will feel very good. You will feel like you're ready for anything. You will have a power and to do things in life that you didn't want to do before. And also when it comes to like, for example, for those of you that are looking for a job, you see, the end of August is very, very promising, because the end of August is going to bring something really good, really, really good job to you, something very, very special indeed. And for those of you that are looking like to kind of step up in the career, or for those of you that are looking to step up in general, you know, when it comes to your job, maybe you know, step up in career in general, there is a certain offer that you will have as well, promotion at work, or a certain offer that you will have that will involve you having more work, okay? And of course, for those of you, more work and more money, of course. And for those of you that work for yourself, you know, there is something else that is just going to arise out of this situation, something else, something brand new. The bottom line, that's something brand new that is going to be big later on, you see, a new vision, a new apprenticeship type of thing, and also which is going to resolve in you actually having a whole new vision when it comes to your future and when it comes to your financial situation. Okay, the things are really, really, really looking bright for you, my gorgeous Aquariuses, honestly. And I'm gonna say now, like I say every month, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Don't forget to like, share me on Facebook, Twitter, and comment if you like as well. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.